Alright, so I think I will let this play out in case people have not seen this game before. This is a game called Into the Breach. Well, it'll be a little bit of a story enactment, I guess, for those that haven't seen it and kind of catch this replay. And yeah, so I'll give it just a second. I'd like my Twitch little chat app to kick off, and then we'll give it a go. No, come on, Twitch chat thing, rawr. Sure, whatever. Okay, well, Twitch is gonna update itself, and then maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work, rawr. Let's give a few minutes for people to show up if they're interested in seeing Into the Breach. And I'll probably play through at least like an easier medium campaign. I've done some hards. Hard campaigns are fun. Oh, I don't win them all. Come on. Go rockin'. That work? It works. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so hello. This is Ensconce. North American server for World of Warships is down, so I have not played Into the Breach in probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, but I do enjoy it. So I don't know, kick off kind of a new campaign, dip around for a little bit. Show some folks the game if they haven't seen it, and then maybe we'll do some warships later. If North America isn't up, then I might play on EU or something. But we're gonna start a new game. Humanity destroyed. Vec threat unstoppable. Mission failed. Open a breach. It's time to try. Go back and try again. Here you have a time traveler. Could select through a variety as you unlock through the game. We only have one at the moment. And we've got a little set out of mechs. All the other ones are locked. These are things you unlock as you play the game and you beat stuff. But for now, we've got the Rift Walkers. Big punchy bot, big tanky bot, artillery bot thing. Which we'll see this all in action. And I think I'll start with normal. Hard might be a little hard to start with right off, but I think we could do normal. Oh, hey, it's Numbers. Hey there, Sithkit. These corporate islands are the Vex breeding ground. Wipe them out here, we save the world. So all the islands are not unlocked yet. We could start with Archive Incorporated. This museum island recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose and nearly wiped out humanity. If you're from the future, you'll find our island is even further back in time than you expected. If not for the Vec, I'd have loved to give you a tour of the old Earth relics. There's a combat simulation available to get commanders up to speed with mechanized combat. Would you like to launch the sim? No. I'm okay with that. So here's corporate headquarters. We're gonna try and fight and reclaim the island. And here we have some stars that if we, these are our victory conditions. So destroy the dam, take less than 3 grid damage. We're gonna have like 4 different locations we're gonna fight for, but we have to go through this because we can't, if we do this, we're gonna have to fight this one anyway. So I think we'll just start here. So we need to destroy the dam and take less than 3 grid damage. Grid damage is the power grid. That's what powers our mechs. So when buildings and civilians get killed, the grid goes down. This old Earth dam used to generate power, but has little use now. Destroying it'll let the river reclaim the land and delay the Vec. Am I playing this because NA is down? Yes. What's this game about? So we're about to see what the game looks like and how it works. So we'll go ahead and start this mission. So we have 3 bots. We've got a melee, we've got a tank, which is kind of a ranged, and then we've got an artillery, which can shoot over things. So first off, we're trying to protect the buildings, we're trying to protect the housing. We do have to get the dam killed, and we can't take more than 3 grid damage, which means we can't let them strike the buildings. So I'll actually do that. So the shtick with this game is you will always be able to see what the enemy is going to do, because, you know, time senses tingling and whatever. You can see the enemies that'll be coming, and then it's your turn, and you have a move action and a strike action, or a move and a do something. So what we're going to try to do is to, if we can, kill the bugs. If we can't, then what we're going to try to do, let me go ahead and move the camera. Let's not move the game. Let's move the camera, please. There we go. We'll move that over here. So what we're going to try to do is, it's not about killing all the bugs, it's about living until the victory condition, which is 4 turns from now. Sometimes you can't kill everything, so it's going to be about delaying or trying to somehow make it all work. What we can do, however, so we can see this guy's striking us for 1, this guy's striking us for 1. The little fire animation means their strike's going to light the trees on fire. So I will shoot him to knock him over. Knock this person on top of a spawning tile, so when the enemy tries to spawn, it will hit this guy and deal 1 damage. And go ahead and kill that. And since we've moved and used an ability, kind of crowd control these, he's going to attack over here, he's going to attack nothing, then the spawn tiles will happen. You can see the attack order here in terms of numbers, and we'll let it be what it is. So this is a buffing enemy. If we mouse over the enemy, it'll tell us what the buff does. In this case, because it's green, that usually means health in terms of like game stuff. So we can mouse over here and see passive effect. All other Vec receive +1 HP as long as the Scion is living. So we do need to take the Scion out. We do need to make sure that there's not grid damage. Here's something, what can we do? So with the artillery, we deal damage to the square, but only have a push effect on the outside, so it deals no damage to the buildings. Go ahead and kill them, bring them down to 1 health, and then we can go ahead and take care of that. Now, unfortunately, because we didn't blow the dam, because I really wanted to save the building, that means that we've got 4 enemies that are going to spawn this turn. So the good news on this, however, can knock him in, go ahead and take out the dam. All the ground-based ones fall into the water and die, or at least go away. And well, it looks like we're just going to take the 1 damage, but that's okay. It'll get repaired at the end of the battle, just as long as we don't take enough damage to lose the guy. That would be bad. And technically, I think I should actually let this spawn, so that we might have a chance for some more experience. And that's fine. We can go ahead and end the turn. So take a little damage, that's fine. So let's get as much experience as we can. Knock him into the water. Take him out. Let's get some experience that way. Nothing for this guy to do. And we have victory because we've finished the turn count. So it's a really short interaction. You're not playing a long game. You're playing you're not playing like a long battle. You're playing the long game because you're going to have a lot of different interactions where you're trying to meet your objectives to get stars, which you can use to buy items or pilots or things. And then also there are reactor cores, which you can use to power up your units. And I'll be honest, personally, I like protecting civilians, even though they're figments of my imagination. So our dude leveled up. So the mech that he's in is a little stronger. So our punch bot now has some more health. And frankly, given the option between 1 star or 2 stars, I'd much rather do the 2 stars because more stuff. Usually if there's a 1-star mission, it's easier. There's some kind of something that's going to make the make it easier for you to play. Iskons, quick question. You have only the Audacious and you find it somewhat ineffective for the game. You're looking for more damage. Which Sectary nation would you suggest? So that's a question for World of Warships. My personal suggestion for learning how to carrier is going to be the US line, which is a really good generic line. Then you've got the Japanese line, which is pretty good too. Both of those are very high damage. German is a good line, but kind of like with the British line, it's dependent on what enemies you face. You don't get to choose that. You get put into a battle and maybe there's people you're good against, maybe there's people you aren't. Whereas the Japanese and the US are much more strong against a general type of enemy, so they're always functional. All right, so I could go to the Marshall District, defend the train. Train mission's kind of tough, not gonna lie. So I think what we'll end up doing is this, we'll keep pushing out. So we have to protect the satellites as they get launched, which means we're gonna have to be beating some bug ass. So I'll do something like this. Punchbot's gonna protect these physically. This guy's got a long zone of fire in case they try to wrap, and then we've got a lot of movement where we can chuck artillery downrange. Okay. Knock him over. Punch the dude for 2. He knocks into an enemy. That deals a little damage. I would like to finish the kill, but I don't think I can, so could just push this away. This is what we'll do. And then we'll have 2 enemies that'll spawn. Because in the early game, you do want to get experience where you can. So we've knocked him. That's going to move his attack over away from us. These guys also get the health buff because this dude's not dead. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so we've got an idea here. So what we can do, we can use the artillery to knock this guy forward, knock this guy over. Then we could, no, actually better. So right now this Scorpion is webbing us, so we can't move, but we can still hit him. And when we hit him, we deal 2 damage and knock him back a square. So we'll knock him a square onto the spawn point. Then we'll take our artillery bot, come over here, and we'll drop here, which doesn't deal damage, but it pushes. He gets knocked into his friend, goes down. They lose the health buff. That takes that 4th point away. That gets a kill. And I actually could have left this person here because this is about to launch, which means... No, that's wrong, because this would launch last. So in our turn order, this attacks 1, this attacks 2, this attacks 3. So he would have been able to deal damage to the rocket, but with only 1 damage, the rocket would have survived. So maybe that was a bit of a misplay, but at least we got rid of the buff guy, which is cool. And we can go ahead and finish this off. So it'll be a little more experience. 3 more turns. Rocket 1 is away. Okay. Could just knock him back. Deal damage, move forward, punch for the kill. Tank over, knock him away from the building. He'll strike into a rock, which will be fine. Still spawn 2 more, which is potentially going to be more experience for us if we can make it work. Threatening a building, threatening a building, threatening us, threatening a building. So we have 3 buildings under threat, so we're going to have to deal with that. If we move, this guy just shoots off into nothing, so it doesn't matter. Don't have a way to kill this. We could block, though. So we could take the damage. Kill Bug Dude. So this will block this damage, which protects the house. We have to knock him to the side, I think. So we can fire anywhere except for close range. We can knock... No, we can't because I messed up the turn order. But I could do this. Knock him forward. So he'll attack an empty square. And it would be nice to get some kind of kill, but we're just not going to be able to do that, so... Punch him in the face, and he'll shoot us for 1 damage, which will be fine, and that should end the match. Privately, I was always sad seeing those satellites sitting in a display. Up in space, helping mankind. That's what they were meant for. Alright, so here we have a star and a little piece of energy. That's going to add to the grid, to the power grid. Any additional energy after you have your full, basically, health bar, is going to add to your grid defense, which is a percentage chance that if a building takes damage, that it resists the damage and doesn't actually take the hit. Kill at least 7 enemies, protect the coal plant. This is probably going to be the better one. We'll do this. Because if we kill 7 enemies, that's a lot of experience. Experience is good. I think we could come down here and have long firing lanes, so that might work out. We'll get a centralized position so you can move back and forth in artillery stuff. So a time pod has landed. This gives us a bonus. It's not a guaranteed thing in a mission, but it's nice when it happens. So we have to kill 7 bad guys. If we knock this person over, he's going to deal damage to his dude, which could be useful. Okay, I'm going to trade some health here. I'm going to knock this dude... Oh. Can I, though? Because if I light this on fire, that'll be a problem. So we have to protect the coal plant, but I really don't want to lose grid. So I could come over here, punch this dude in the face. Then he's going to strike into here. He'll be down to 1 health. This will be at 1 health. So that'll be fairly easy kill. Need to move this off. But how would we move this off? Okay, so how about No, because I don't have the tank on this one. Some bitch! It's problematic. How do I get this guy not to kill the building? One, two, three, no. So I can't kill this. If I move him here, I can't strike this guy. I can move this guy away, but I can't do anything if I do that. Fuck, this 3 health is too much, man. I might just take the building damage. What else can I do? Need to move him here, but I don't think I have a means to do that. I don't think I have a means to do that. If this guy was not in the way, could come over here and nail that dude. Fuck. If I moved him to knock this here, I still wouldn't be able to interact with it. Whatever, we just take the damage. Sucks that, because if we save the coal plant, we get 1 power, which means we're just going to throw away the power. So, but at least we get the time pod. I don't think I have a way to protect this. No, I do have a way to protect this. It's just going to be a lot of damage, though. It'd be too much damage. Because I'd have to bring him over, shoot him, shoot and knock this into me, which would be 3 damage, but I would also kill artillery dude, which would suck. Although that would be okay. We just lose a pilot that has basically no experience, so I mean that's something. But we also wouldn't have him for the rest of the match. Well, we could do that, but that would probably be dumb. First things first. That'll put that under threat. Yeah, I don't have it, man. That sucks. That sucks a lot. That sucks kind of a lot. Deals some damage, but it'll be okay. Action available. There's nothing to do. It's fine. We lost people. Sad times. Knock him in the water, push him over, freeze him up. I don't have access to this outside of using his gun, so I have to take what I can get. He's down. That shot doesn't matter. Pushes that off, saves building. Killed 3 enemies so far. Must be another 2. We're gonna repair him. It's fine. 2 more. Need to get at least 1 kill. Last turn. Could just get this. Punch him. Punch him, artillery him, and then he just shoots him off so he doesn't take damage. Here we go. Coal plant's protected. We got the time pod. Did it all. Who you talk, yo? Do what? Who am I talking to? I just, I talk out my thoughts. It's what I do. Do not kill the volatile Vec. Block spawning 3 times. Probably want this. Just because in general the stars are going to be more valuable than the power. Although protecting the train is a bitch. What did we get, by the way? I didn't even see what the hell we got. I'm sorry. On the train. Not a big fan of the train mission. We'll probably be able to be okay. Train's gonna move forward. think I punched this dude into the tank. That's 3 damage. He comes over, shoots this guy. That's 2 damage. Sucks to take damage on the arty. Move it over here, knock this dude out. Pushes him off the building. Tank moves forward. Will the warships look strange after 10.3? Yeah, NA server's having some troubles today. Okay, well, we have a lot of tank threat. See attack order, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Blocking this spawn, punching him into the mountain, 3 damage. This guy attacks, this guy attacks, this guy. So what we could do here is knock this dude over. Shoot Captain Friendman for 2 damage. This guy attacks first, we'll kill him, train will move forward unimpeded. These dudes only do 2 damage, so this guy's perfectly fine. And then I think we're done. So just, can we milk an extra kill? No. Although we could knock this guy up. He would deal... There wouldn't be any benefit to it. Kill, so we get the experience. 2 damage. So I'll reset the turn because I screwed up the battle order. You can do that once per match, once per grid tile thingy. We do this, so we can knock him into our dude. 1 damage. 2 damage kill. Kill, takes 1 damage, survives. Train moves. Yeehaw. Someone's done. It sucks we took a grid damage that one mission, but in general we've had a pretty good time. And once you've completed 4 things, you lose the remaining sections of the map, and the head little center, whatever, comes under attack. What is this game about? So the game's concept is you're time traveling people that are going back into the past into various timelines trying to beat these bugs before they can overtake the planet. And so you're starting out, it's what's called a roguelite, where like a roguelike, where as you're going through you'll get different weapons, different power-ups, different situations, and you try to make the best out of what you can. So I went ahead and I started a new game. So this being kind of the boss mission, there is a boss. If we can destroy the big bad boss thing, that's one of our little conditions. We also have to protect this tower, which has, I think, 2 health. I think we could do something like that, because I want the ability for the artillery to move. But you have a limited number of turns, so it's a brief puzzle game, basically. Okay, so building under threat, but we're blocking it. Building under threat, but we're blocking that too. Oh, because he shoots both way. And this guy deals 4 damage, which is a bitch. So if we knock this guy into the way of the big bad bug guy, then he'll eat the 4 damage, but we still have to deal damage to him. How would we do that without getting murdered? So we still have to kill this bastard. It's got 6 health, which is a lot right now. If I came over here, I could knock him into the other bug for 3 damage. He'd still be healthy and still shoot into a building, which is going to be a fucking problem. I think we knock this guy over to eat the fire, but then how do we deal damage to this? Maybe we just knock him over? I have to deal damage to this. I gotta get this dude off the board. Question is, how the fuck do I do that? Could just knock this dude off to the side so he doesn't hit the building. Come over here, move this guy over. Come forward, punch this dude. No, because if I do that, that's a kill. How about this? We'll use the artillery to knock this guy over. Punch to get damage into him. But then nothing blocks this building from getting hit. Fuck, man, roar! Oh, okay. Actually, much easier here. We'll do this instead. If I knock him sideways, I can punch him into a mountain. That does 3 damage. His shot is ineffective, which is good. And then we have 1 unit left to save that. So we'll do that. Slam him into the mountain. He's down by half. And we just take a shot. Knock this dude off. We get 2 additional spawns, which hopefully we don't get overwhelmed. And he'll tank the damage for the building. But he's on fire, which means we have to repair him or he dies. I didn't think about that part. Okay. I have to repair him or he dies. He attacks a square that doesn't matter. I could move him over here to block. And then kill this dude. But how would I stop this? Nope, corporate tower has 1 health. I thought it used to have 2. It does not! Still have 3 turns. We could probably get a kill off this later. I move here, knock him. Still don't have a way to deal with that. Might just end up losing the dude. Granted, I don't know, it's only halfway on experience, right? Only, kind of. I mean, ideally you do everything without taking any damage. And then when you realize, fuck, I can't do that, then you try to do everything while taking not as much damage. Because what else can you do? If I let this guy burn to death because he's on fire, so if I don't repair him, he stays on fire until he just dies. You can move him or whatever, it's not going to change anything. Do we lose random dude? Sophia Lee. Do we lose Sophia Lee? To protect for 1 damage? 1 grid damage? It's probably a bad idea. I think we go over there and repair. We'll put out the fire. We'll take 1 damage, but that'll be okay. Go ahead and get the big bad bug dead. Which means we're down to this, which I don't have a lot of options here. But I do have 1 damage if I put him over there. That'll help with the bug coming up. Oh, we're rooted, so we can't do that. Well, I can't knock it into the tower, because that would be fucking dumb, so... just shoot that prick and move on with life. So we lose 1 grid damage unless this little 15% causes a protected. It did not. We lost people. Two more turns. Threat, threat, threat. This is dodgeable. There's 4 building threat. Fuck. I don't want to keep losing health here. Don't want to keep losing grid damage, damn it. Okay. Tank moves over, shoots this dude. Artillery moves over here, knocks this off to the side. Building threat, building threat. So take the 1 damage, I guess. Unless I'm just not seeing something, which is possible. He goes before him. Can I punch this dude over into the fire? No. I could put tank into the fire, knock this dude off. That blocks 2 incoming lines of oof. But then we don't have something to do with this. Okay, artillery this guy. Block. I don't have enough range to deal with that. Such grr. You bully me. They have what, 3 movement with this dude? So bitch. Can crowd control this guy. Go here. This pushes him into a building, which is going to deal damage to the building anyway. That saves that. Shit. Some bitch. This guy deals 1 damage. Knock this person off. Take the shot here. Just do what we can. That's all you can do. So, 1 damage. Oh good, dead to fire. So that dies next turn. Because 1 fire damage on the start of turn. Not a threat, dead, so not a threat. And also not a threat. So really at this point, we're just going for kills. Going for some experience. And even though this is dead, we don't have a kill on anything else. We'll take the experience on dude. And that'll be done. Tower lives. Eight-bit CV strikes. I'm not actively working on it, but I have a design concept for a turn-based board game version of World of Warships. So, we're given a special boon. We can either take 2 grid power and take boosters, which we can use to mod one of our things to make it special, or we could take a special commander, special pilot rather. I'm willing to do the pilot. Spend rep. So we got 9 rep that we could blow. We could get some reactor cores. We could get some additional power. I think Sophia bites the bullet. Sell her for some rep. Repair drop is fucking badass. So, love repair drop. Smoke drop is a get out of jail free card. Hydraulic legs. don't know if I care about that. I don't know if I care about that either. So we will take 2 reactor cores and we'll get some power back. So smoke drop is somewhere we can put anywhere on the map, and then a heal as well. I think I'll do smoke drop onto this dude, just in case we're not in range to make an impactful play. And can do the same there. So this doesn't actually cost any reactor core stuff to do. I have 1 reactor core that I could put in, could give us additional movement. We'll go ahead and put the core. We'll put a core in here for additional move. Put 2 cores in here for +1 damage. This +2 damage is going to be actually pretty good. And we'll leave the island. So now that we've completed 1, this is a new game, so it's going to allow us to go into the second island, which is this little desert-looking island. It's kind of a bitchy leader. RST was divided and asked you on asking you for help. It was viewed as weakness. The choice is stark, so we ally or we lose the island. This one's going to be high threat detected, so this one, defend the solar farms and don't take more than 4 mech damage, which you can repair if you have to. It's a good chance that we might get a little rift module here. Is that Dasha? Right. We're a little heavy weighted over here, so if this guy comes around, that could be a problem. Alright, so the dark purple, these are elites. Elites have more health, as you can see. Good news, both of these are ground pounders, though. Alright, cool. So this is real easy. We're gonna knock this dude in the water. Gonna knock this dude in the water. Because this is attacking a square that doesn't matter, we'll come over here. Shoot that dude in the face. And then, oh, that's right, there's additional movement, isn't there? We'll do that. Alright, so this is like a charging beetle. Little ramming thing. Yeah, near. Goes on a ram line to deal 1 damage. We didn't roll any other elites. We still have 3 things, so if we wanted to block additional enemies from showing up, we could do that, but that would suffer mech damage. Take 1 damage on a block. I can't punch this way because it'll knock him into a building, which will deal damage. Could do this though. Knock into here, we get a block. Which I think is probably prudent because I feel like we're starting to get a little overwhelmed. We'll do this. Knock him into the path of the beetle. Beetle will get the kill. We'll take 1 damage, plus we'll take another damage because we're blocking a spawn, so that'll delay the appearance of said creature. And I will knock this thing to the side so we can remove the issue. That's right. Sure, we can go more central. Dead. So back up to 3 enemies, 4 health, 3 health, a lot of health. This is flying, we don't get to knock it into the water. And because this is super powered, it goes 2 squares and deals 2 damage, which is a real threat to that. This guy's also got a line dealing oof. We can come over here, knock this guy back. That's gonna block this as well as deal damage. Which is potentially cool. Take the 2 damage into this. And so no buildings under threat. Who shoots first? This guy shoots before him, so he doesn't take any damage, but that's fine. I might repair here. Or actually, no, because this rams in as a push effect, so that would push him into the building. That'd be a problem. So we have to accept the damage. So I think what we end up doing is repairing. Or we don't have to do that. You can just come over here, knock him sideways. Just do that, and then I'll hit the island. This little like remaining move at the end thing is kind of tripping me out. Down. So big bad bug is gone. And this is a new buffer. This one has an explosion effect. So when an enemy Vek dies, there's an explosion around them, which I think we can look at here. So there's a little 4-way explosion when they light off, which kind of sucks. One more turn is all we got to do. This is not a threat. This is a threat. This is a threat. This guy's already full experience. So here's what we can do. Move him here, pop the shot, boom, doesn't matter. We can come over here, knock him in the water. Boom, doesn't matter. And at this point, I don't think I can attack in here. Yeah, I can't attack if I'm in water. I can punch this dude into a mountain. And then he can hurt me anyway, which is kind of cool. Derp. Well, we do live. So that's good. And we ended with only 3 damage. So... live! Alright. Not really interested in doing this. Would be nice to get to this. This looks like a high value mission. Plus we're full on grid defense, which is cool, because that was actually pretty nice. Defend the train. Not a big defend the train kind of dude, but... I mean, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll figure it out. Okay, try that. 1 elite. Last thing is around. I would really like to get this thing down. We could just shoot him and then punch him in the face, but then he would explode, which would be a problem. Could shoot here. See. Could remove the blast effect. Take a shot into... Where's he going? This guy goes before this guy. So what if we move here? Can do that. Take this, we'll take the shot. That oofs him over. So down to 1. Come over here. Take out the buffer. Buff is down to 1 health. And then we knock this dude. We actually move a little closer. Knock this dude over. He's gonna attack before this guy does. He rams into here. He's free of the train. We have 2 spawns. We're down to 1 enemy. Sure, we'll move you in. Can't I play on EU with my press account? Yeah, I can, but you know, there are other games in World of Warships. It's fun to play other stuff sometimes. 3 spawn points, 3 enemies on the map. We get a kill if we just nail him against the wall. Have to protect the train. Having more damage would be nice. Could move this on here to block a spawn. Knock this dude to the side. Over here for the kill. Move this person away from the shot and then move on to the spawn. Block the spawn. We have 1, 2, 3 enemies next turn. That's potentially a problem because he's all the fucking way over there. Train's safe. Plank, plank. Shooting the train, shooting the friend. This doesn't matter. This would be a kill. Come over here, we can block this dude. Shoot this guy over. He'll kill his friend. This won't matter. I can also do that from here. Let's do that real quick. That'll result in a kill, which would be nice. Don't have a way in on that. And it just doesn't matter. And I mean, we're done, so I don't have any additional kills, so this is finito. And we'll do that just for lulz. Fine. Were you able to look at the aircraft survival game you mentioned a while back? Aircraft carrier survival game. No, I'm not sure what that is. You might need to tell me what that one is again. Test site Delta. High threat detected. Protect the lab. Protect the bombs. So give us motion or free range to try and get angles. I don't really want to put him over here with all this stuff down there, but I mean, he could be able to wrap, and we can try to get the explodey dude gone. Put a link to the trailer in Discord. Okay. Maybe we can look at that after this. This isn't a super long game. You can play 2 islands and then go for the win, or you can play up to 4 islands and go to the win. This being the first time we played, we probably only have access to the first 2 islands, which is okay. Goes for a bomb, goes for us, goes for a bomb. So this guy doesn't matter at the moment. Honestly, I think we just move. We put this guy here, block a spawn, knock this over. Knock those 2 into each other, that's a kill, and then we come over here. And knock these 2 dudes into each other, so they're gonna deal damage to one another. 1 spawn, they deal damage. Oh, sorry. Because sand, there's a sand dude, you take damage, it creates a little cloud, and that stops whatever the attack is. He's down to 2, that's an easy kill. This is a problem because it's threatening the bomb. That's a problem because it's threatening. If I artillery strike here, I take 1 damage, push this back, that knocks him off of line. And then I suppose I could cock block and repair. We'll take a shot and kill this. Plus that also pushes the bomb away, which is nice. I don't really have a kill on that, but I do have a kill on this. So we'll take that kill. This guy needs to go down. That places us more central. It's probably fine. We have 4 on the map, which is going to be obnoxious. All 4 are a threat. So this is where the Hail Mary might come into play. We have a smoke bomb that we could take, and we could just drop it and knock all these 3 out. Basically just turn off their attack. So that's a possibility. We could do that. I'd have to. I don't really have... If I move here, shoot. Spin around, knock, smoke cloud. That gives us a lot of freedom. But I can't knock and smoke cloud. No, I can. Do this. 1, 2, 4. Could deal damage, that wouldn't stop it. Call in a little thing. Stop all their attacks. This is going to be blocked in the spawn, which means we'll have 1 more to deal with. Begin with the 4 threats, which is kind of a lot. To protect the defensive lab, I have to protect the bombs. So this might be a damage that we're just gonna eat. I don't think I can do anything about this. I could knock the bomb away. Could do that. Could do that. This is a kill. This is a bomb knock. This knocks out of alignment. We take 1 damage. Yes. Protects both bombs. 2 damage, 1 damage. I mean, it's not really a choice. Pushes him off. Final turn. So, whiff. Might be protected. We have an 18% chance of it. Nope. Oh well. Sad times. We have one more that we could do. Do not kill the volatile Vec. Defend the Earth Mover. Block spawning 3 times. Cataclysm? Oh, okay. I think we might... So we do this. Let's give this a try. 4 less mech damage, protect power generator. Should be doable. Cataclysm is going to reduce the size of the map. Yay! Good. It's a random chance you get this. It doesn't always happen. Cataclysm happens... yeah, at the start of the enemy turn. So this guy's gonna fall off the edge of the world. So that dude's gone. We'll do 1 damage. That could have been bad. Okay, so this should be good. World should fall off. It's gone. Okay, one big bad dude is not moving, so this dude's dead. Sure, just go over there, it's fine. Action. Bye-bye. One more turn. one's done. Hey, Russ. This game is so much fun to watch. It's a really interesting puzzle game. It is quite fun trying to unravel the knot. If you keep ahead of the knot, like if you keep ahead, you know, there's only 3 enemies on the field, you can deal with 3. 4, you might be able to deal with 4. 5, you're gonna be able to deal with like 2 of them. And you just gotta kind of hope you do enough. So we do have 2 reactors that we could install. I think having +2 damage would be pretty amazing. It'd also be the same here, but I don't have enough reactor for it. So that's not going to be a thing. I won't get much out of this. Could drop the move and go +2 damage. I think is what I'll do. So this will give me +4 off the hit, which potentially could mean quite a lot. Just do that. So I do want a central position with the artillery to be able to knock stuff around. The killing the goo, the oozes, it's kind of a lot to deal with. Can't strike from there. But I could move him with the how about I move this? I need to start working on this. I need to start breaking them apart. But that also means I have to move this. Then how the hell would I do that? That could work. We'll do this. Take a shot. Move these 2. This will take a range shot that'll pop this dude. Actually won't because he's gonna move too early, which kind of sucks. So we might just have to kill this guy. But we can't, because we don't have enough range, so... I guess that'll be okay. I don't know, we need to make that happen faster. At least we blocked an enemy, which is good. Cool. The threat doesn't matter. This is a problem. This is a real problem. I think I knocked this dude into my guy. For the 1 damage. That'll split into 2s. Okay. So we can block. Kill an ooze, splits into 2. It's kind of unfortunate, really. Would really like to be able to strike that sideways, but I don't have that option. Might just have to kill one of them. Kill one and take the bonus damage. There's not much I can do there. Whiff. Yeah. Problem. Threatening a building, threatening a building, threatening a building. threatening a building. Okay. This dude can't do anything else. This is a kill. This takes 1 damage. Probably. No, it doesn't, because we can move over. This will take... No? Let's try this. That blocks that. That stops that. Wasted. This is gonna just be a kill or a block. Block wouldn't be bad. We'll stop that from happening. So 2 little obnoxious ooze things. Could take the 1 damage, could take the shot. Take the shot. So no threat at present. 1 more turn, have to kill 1 ooze, have to protect the tower. Threat, 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 threat. It's 4 threats? We can just... Shit. Kick him into the water, take the 1 damage, move. Look! I also have to kill one of these. Knock. Can't do that. Well, I'm gonna take grid damage. This deals 1 grid damage, this deals potentially 2. This is more important. This deals potentially 2. This is more important. This potentially deals 1. So that's all that matters, right? These 2 deal 1, so we have to deal with these 2. Take the shot, knock him off. What can this guy do? Not too much. Well, this is pretty much a given. He's gone. We have to deal with this. Okay, so it's just down to 1. So... well, either or, it doesn't matter. Let's do that. Sure. So we probably lose 1 unless 18% rolls. Live! They didn't live. We will get to protect, achieve all objectives. They still get the turn after I hit win condition. So it's the way that it works, they move and we see everything that they're going to do. Killed in action. Did I just not pay attention to that? Oh, cause the goo. The goo ate us! Son of a bitch. Well. Took severe damage against the creatures. I am terrible. Starts with a shield, +1 mech move. What the hell is this? Bonus mech damage. Our grid defense went down. Oh, we must have had grid defense off of one of the dudes. Hormones could actually be pretty badass, but we just lost a pilot, so... pilot it is. Too bad I fucked that one up. Womp womp. Okay. Don't care about that. Offensive shrapnel? No. Whip is actually interesting. Maybe weapon of power? I think I'm okay for now. So if I get this, it bumps up the grid by 2. Of course, I could just bank this, sell it later if I have to. But I don't even have to, really, because we can go to the final mission. Go with that, that's fine. Smoke drop. What's this? I have two cores. I don't really have anything to do there, so I think we... this one move, I'll blow the cores. So, completing 2 islands, you've unlocked Pinnacle Robotics. In future games, you'll be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. So I can continue along the islands, or I can go for the final mission. Because we just lost our pilot, because derp. That could be a real problem. Oh, we even have +1 move. Could take additional health? Take additional health. +1 move on this dude too. Whatever, move's gonna be more important than health, really. So I will do that. So we can continue to the next island, or we could try to take it. They still get their turn. So the turn order is, they move, you see their attacks. You move and perform all your actions. They follow through their attacks, even if they moved. And it's done in the order, and then the turn resolves. And you start the next turn with their move again. Spawns happen at the end. Environmental conditions tend to happen before the monsters get their attack phase. We could do this. I think I'm just gonna go for the win. I feel pretty okay. You know, we lost a dude, which sucks, but should we go with this little whip thing? I don't think we should. I'm gonna take the final mission. We'll see what we can do. So we're gonna assault the volcano where the bad guys live. got some power pylons that will power the mechs, i.e. our health bar. And we can see environmental conditions. So volcano, it's gonna shoot out lava, whatever. Anything that's on these squares is gonna die. Threat, threat, threat. With 3 spawns. Probably need to block spawns if possible. Which we could do by knocking. That could be a kill. Could also be a kill. So we'll do this. We'll knock. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? It's a block, which is nice, but it's still a fucking problem. I just like fucked this up by doing something random. Seems so. Might just have to smoke that off. In fact, I think I do. Cool. We'll block this, and then we'll smoke this line. So they don't have a way to attack the pylons. Well, it doesn't have anywhere to move. So first off, environmental action, volcano. That turns to lava. No bueno. Cool. So you can see that the volcano is going to be doing some stuff. It's going to be chucking out things here. That's a problem. That's a real problem, because to sit there is death. So... that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So he can shoot at a distance, but he can't shoot close. So I can't knock anybody around. This guy could knock the thing off, but then dies to the volcano. So that's a bitch. Behaves like water, but inflicts fire on surviving units. Okay, we could move here, free our friend, knock our dude out, and we just lose health there. But I don't have a way to deal with that shit that I can conceive of. I think I got Vec hormones and I never actually installed them, which is too bad. Whap whap. If we kill this, that breaks the bind, which means he gets to move, which means we get to knock this person out.